Hi everyone, my name is Dana. Today we're going to be talking about my favorite method of propagation. So without further ado, I'll jump into the video, and basically I'll be showing you, I have two favorite ways of doing it, but I'll be showing you step by step on how I transition a plant into being put into like a big pot and like being treated like a normal, regular, adult, like adjusted plant. Starts in my propagation box. I only have one right now, but it's a mixture of sphagnum moss and peat moss. And once they put out 2 leaves, typically they put out one that's like super duper tiny, and I don't count that. But once they put out 2 leaves, and I can actually show you what I'm talking about because I have some over here. So here are some glacier pothos cuttings, and this one was super well rooted, so, and it had one on the way, so I was like, okay, whatever, you know what. But this one had 2 leaves, and I was like, okay, it's well adjusted enough. And then I put them, that's when they moved into these. They have no drainage, and I'll explain that why in the future. But yeah, so this is where all my node cuttings go, you know, the wet sticks as people unfortunately call them. I don't like that. And I kind of have them sorted out by type, so it's hard to tell. But basically in this area is Marble Queen. In this back corner I think is more Manjula. I have some Trubii Moonlight, and then this is a lot of Glacier Pothos, and I think I have one more Micans in here as well. But basically in the future I'll have more. I just need to get more sphagnum moss and peat moss for that, honestly. But like basically I just put them in here, and these are at the very top of my plant shelf, which is because I feel like it. They don't have to be, honestly. They'd be fine on the bottom shelf. They'd still get enough light. Or if I just put them by a window, I have a west facing window and a south facing window, but they're fine where they are for now. I want to get a table to put these on a window. But then the other way I propagate is water propagation. I know it's crazy. No one's ever heard of this, am I right? But I do something that not a lot of people do, I think, or I haven't heard of a lot of people talking about this. In water propagation, they put out roots that are specifically designed for living in the water. That means when you repot them, these roots won't work very well. So basically, let's see. I think some of my Marble Queen pothos, yeah. So yeah, these are all water roots right here. And, you know, a lot of times what happens is you'll repot them and then they'll look really sad. And if you pot them up with an adult plant, you can't water them as much as like they want, because you'll overwater the adult adjusted plant with the dirt roots. So basically what I do, here's some more water roots for you. What I do is I put them in these plastic cups with soil, and I transition them into soil by, like, you know, watering them, like, a lot, and having the water stay in here. This one honestly could use more water. But yeah, and then I can keep an eye on how the roots are developing. I can show you one where you can, I can show you a few, actually. I think, oh, maybe not. I just watered my Micans today, so you might not. Oh yeah, you can see a root right here, like in the bottom. There's a nice root. So this Micans cutting would probably be ready to be potted whenever. Let's see. This Micans cutting has a good root as well, but I potted it up not that long ago, so I don't feel it's ready. Let's see. Maybe my Manjula pothos? Yeah, you can see here. So, like, a lot of these are ready to be potted and treated like normal adjusted plants. But in a lot of cases, you know, you want to pot them all at once, and then because of that, like, you have to wait. Like, here are 2 little tiny node cuttings I had of Manjula pothos that I am waiting for. So once a lot more of my cuttings are ready to go, then I'll pot them up all together. But yeah, so then because you transition them into dirt like this, and they're not in like nice pots, once you feel they're ready, you can take them out, pot them up with a mother plant, which is what I'm going to do with my Glacier Pothos. Not today, but as you can see, this is a Glacier Pothos cutting right here that I'm going to plop in here with it so I can have more than one vine, even though it had a bunch of offshoots. I was like, okay, I really want a full plant of this. So yeah, I will be selling probably more cuttings of my glacier pothos because at least where I'm from, this is like a super rare plant to find. I honestly got so lucky because it was mislabeled. So I'm like, there is no way this is a pearls and jade. Like, where are the pearls? Where is the jade? Are you seeing any pearls? I'm not seeing any pearls. So yeah, I got really lucky finding this plant. But yeah, I mean, with all plants in general, I want my plants to be full and happy and healthy and gorgeous and thriving, and this mode of propagation is by far the best and has worked for me awesomely. But yeah, so that is the end of today's video. Thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed, and please consider subscribing. It really helps me out. And like I said in previous videos, I will be selling cuttings from these plants in the future once it's a little warmer outside, because I don't want to do the whole heat pack thing. So because of that, if you just hold on a little bit longer, I will hopefully have a website where I list plants, but I'll, let you know in some videos and stuff, plants I'm selling as well. And with that being said, that is it for today, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!